If I were starting a YouTube channel in 2025, here is exactly what I would do differently. The truth is, YouTube is now more competitive than ever before, but that doesn't mean it's impossible to grow. It just means that you need to be more strategic, especially after the recent TikTok ban in the US when we saw a flock of creators migrating over to YouTube. But don't let that intimidate you. YouTube already has over 2 billion users on its platform. So the real question is, how do you stand out in a sea of creators and actually grow? My name is Jessy and you're watching Table Talk. Most people focus on the wrong things. They stress over having the best camera, top-notch editing skills, or posting a ton of content without a real plan. But here's what actually matters if you want to blow up in 2025. In today's Table Talk episode, we will be covering thumbnails, SEO strategy, finding your niche, and building an authentic community. It may sound simple, but there's actually a lot of strategy involved in building your YouTube channel. Just like any other social media marketing plan or scaling your business, everything is intentional. So let's get into it. For our first lesson, we are going to be covering thumbnails. I cannot stress this enough, but if no one clicks on your videos, then it's game over for you. You can have the most life-changing, well-edited, well-thought-out content, but if no one clicks on your thumbnail, then no one's going to see it. So what makes a highly clickable thumbnail? Faces versus no faces. People want to connect with emotions and other people. Including yourself in your thumbnail, whether it's a standard headshot or a full body shot, will make your video, just like any other advertisement that showcases people, more relatable. By including yourself in your thumbnail, you help connect the viewers to your content, promote trust, and establish familiarity whenever people see your future videos pop up in their recommendations. The second thing that I want you to make note of is to have bold, high contrast text. If you're using text in your thumbnail, then try your best to keep it under 5 words and make it pop. To be honest, figuring out what words to add in my thumbnails are always the trickiest part for me, but the general rule of thumb that I can share with you is that the more clickbait worthy your title is, the better. And this leads into my next point: create curiosity with your thumbnail. Instead of just saying what the video is about, make your audience want to learn more. Here's an example of a perfect thumbnail that has worked in the past for me before. Instead of just writing how to be an influencer on the thumbnail, I added 3 simple words: we're not gatekeeping. This simple yet effective strategy enticed people to want to click into my video and learn more. They wanted to learn all of the secrets that I wasn't going to gatekeep from you guys. By effectively choosing those words on my thumbnail, I invited you all to click on my video by basically saying, hey, there are no secrets here on this channel, and I followed through that with my content. Here are some quick tips on how you can start improving your thumbnails starting today. Check the size of your thumbnail on your phone, not just your desktop. I usually schedule my YouTube videos to go live, and when you schedule them, you can go in your YouTube Studio app on your phone and kind of check to see if you can still read or make out what your thumbnail is. If you can't, then you're probably going to want to simplify it and change it around. The second tip is to A/B test different styles. Test different variations for a better click-through rate. YouTube lets you swap out your thumbnails as many times as you want. As far as I'm concerned, there is no limit to that. And I'll be damned if you don't think that I change my thumbnails or the titles of my videos even after posting it when I see that it's not performing as well. And the last tip, study what works. Look at your favorite YouTubers. What do their most popular videos have in common? And don't just look at it from a content perspective. Like, I want you to break down every single detail. What in their thumbnails worked, what in their title worked, and what in their descriptions worked for them. But I also want you to study yourself, and this can only come if you actually publish your content. So take this as your sign to start posting your content, because at the end of 2024, I analyzed all of the videos that I've posted on YouTube and basically saw what was performing best for me, and I made note of everything from search engine optimization to thumbnails to video ideas and titles, and then that way I could come into 2025 as a stronger creator for all of you guys. At the end of the day, if you wouldn't click on your own thumbnail, then go back and redo it. Click-through rate is one of the biggest growth factors when it comes to growing your YouTube channel. Next up, we're going to be covering SEO, otherwise known as search engine optimization. Boo, boo, tomato, tomato. No one wants to talk logistics. Well, search engine optimization is one of the most overlooked key parts of growing your YouTube channel. Simply put, if people aren't searching for your video, then YouTube won't know who to push it out to in the algorithm. So here's how you can optimize your video for search. Use a title that matches your search intent. Instead of just putting my daily routine, use 5 a.m. morning routine for productivity. The truth is, people don't really care about your morning routine, but they do care about inspirational videos that help boost their own productivity or routine tips and ideas to help them basically live a better life. Number 2, use the right keywords in your title, description, and tags. I've talked about this in a previous video, but if 5 a.m. morning productive routine is in the title of your video, then it better be in your description and in the hashtags as well. One thing that's helped me with YouTube's SEO and algorithm specifically is TubeBuddy. If you're on YouTube and you don't have the TubeBuddy Google Chrome extension installed, then what are you doing? This sounds like a sponsored portion of the video, but it's genuinely not. I pay an annual subscription for TubeBuddy and it's worth every penny. TubeBuddy will not only automatically give you highly ranked search terms to add to your video, but it will also rank the keywords by how often that they're searched. This way, you're not wasting any characters and you're only adding keywords that will actually help boost your video. There's also a function in TubeBuddy that allows you to test and research different keywords. So this way you can ensure that there is no room for filler words and you are optimizing every single character in your video. So if you don't have TubeBuddy installed, then get on top of it because it has significantly helped me in my YouTube growth journey. Next, I want you to use keywords in your video chapters and also pin your YouTube comments. When I create my own video chapters in a YouTube video, I am using the most searched keywords on YouTube for that video. So for instance, in my vlogs, I'll put early morning routine, how-to recipe, nighttime skincare routine. These are just a few examples of how you can seamlessly integrate keywords into your video to help further boost your content on YouTube's algorithm. Then to help boost engagement, I will comment a question in the comment section, and then I will pin my own comment to prompt a discussion for my viewers. And then when I have time, I try my best to respond to every single comment that people leave on my channel, because not only do I love talking to you guys, but it also helps boost my engagement for the video. So if you've watched up until this point, then be sure to leave a like and comment please to help support my channel. It would mean a lot. And here's a secret tip. I actually don't know if it's a secret. I don't know if anyone else has shared this already, but use the YouTube search bar to auto-complete your searches. If you type in how to start a YouTube channel in 2025, YouTube will auto-suggest related content to that search. And then I want you to look at the top 5 to 8 videos that YouTube recommends you and use those exact keywords and terms used in those videos in your own video. Transparently, I do this all the time. If you don't want to download another software system or a Google Chrome extension to help you out with your SEO, then just do the research yourself. Again, look at the top 3 videos that pop up when you search something on YouTube and see what keywords those creators used in their own titles and description boxes, and then try yourself to understand what exactly it is that the algorithm is looking for. Don't just post your video blindly and hope for the best. Those days are over. We are strategically planning out our videos from this point forward. SEO ultimately helps rank your videos higher so that new people can actually find your content. Don't skip this part. Alongside spending more time thoughtfully curating my thumbnails, I would say that SEO and planning out the keywords for your video title and description take up a majority of at least my time whenever I plan out a new YouTube video. It is crucial to growing your YouTube channel. It is how I was able to become monetized last year and grow my channel to the amount of subscribers that I have now. I'm just saying, SEO, pay attention to it, extremely important. One of the biggest mistakes that I made early on when first starting this YouTube channel, before I even started taking it seriously, was posting whatever I wanted and hoping that something would land. The problem with that is that if your content is all over the place, not only will your audience not know what to expect, but YouTube's algorithm will also not know what to expect. So let's chat about how we can find our niches. I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions. What do you genuinely enjoy doing? Because if you don't love doing it, then you're not going to stay consistent with creating content for it. What are people responding to? Always check your analytics and see what videos are performing best. I seriously check my analytics every single day and make note of what's working and what isn't. Like I mentioned earlier, I am not ashamed to tweak a thumbnail or a video title if I have to. And the 3rd question, how can you, as a content creator, provide value? Are you entertaining, educating, or inspiring? For the longest time, I was doing fashion lookbooks and personal vlogs on my YouTube channel. I loved them, but I noticed that they weren't gaining traction at all. And people weren't really engaging with them because they didn't know who I was as a person. And if people don't know who you are as a person, then why would they be interested in immediately watching a vlog of yourself? The moment I shifted my YouTube channel to sharing my knowledge and giving advice, that's when my channel started blowing up. I realized that I was meant to teach, inspire, and help people pursue their passions and live their best lives. And honestly, this niche seems much more fulfilling for me. The more I focused on my table talk content, the more my channel started to feel more streamlined. It became easier to plan out my videos each month because I knew what my audience wanted and I knew what I was good at doing. And this is why niching down is so powerful. However, I will say that I still do sneak in some fashion related videos or lifestyle vlog videos because they are still videos that I like to create for myself. And now that I've established this wonderful community, those videos get much more views now than they did in the past. But since my vlogs didn't perform as well last year, I am still navigating how to keep producing this content without jeopardizing my analytics. So what I want you to do next is to create an action plan. Look at your top 5 performing videos. What do they all have in common? Refine your content pillars. I always say stick to 3 main pillars, whether that's beauty, fashion, lifestyle, advice, cooking, whatever it is that you like to do, just try to niche down to 3 content pillars. And finally, make more of what's working. I want you to double down on what your audience actually wants to see from you after reviewing your videos and analytics. Finding your niche doesn't mean boxing yourself in. It means getting clarity on the type of content that will actually help your channel grow. Okay, so now that you have a niche, how do you actually keep people watching? How do you get them to subscribe to your channel? Because YouTube doesn't just track your views, it tracks your watch time and your retention rate. The longer people stay on your videos, the more YouTube will push your videos out to other people. Here's how you can structure your YouTube videos for max retention rate. Start with a strong hook. Your first 30 seconds to 1 minute matters. Use B-roll, graphics, and jump cuts to keep your video engaging. You can ask questions midway, like asking people to like your video or comment to help keep it more engaging. And always end with a CTA, or in layman terms, call to action. If you want people to stick around your channel, then make it easy for them. Give them another video to click on at the end of each video. And if you have a niche content for your channel, then just make a playlist with all of those videos to make it even easier for people to binge watch all of your videos. Don't just end with thanks for watching, subscribe, lead them somewhere else on your channel. For example, at the end of this video, you're probably going to see 3 different buttons pop up, 1 to subscribe, 1 a playlist leading you to other Table Talk episodes, and another probably Table Talk video. If you've made it this far, you're already 1 step ahead of people who never start. Remember, the biggest takeaways are focusing on your thumbnails, spending time researching and analyzing keywords to help boost your SEO, focusing on keywords and SEO to help boost your video in YouTube's algorithm, niching down, building a community, and structuring your videos for success. If you found this helpful, then be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please comment below if you have any questions or you feel like I missed something, and I will do my best to help you guys out in the comment section below. You know, I always love talking to you guys and helping out the Table Talk community in the comment section, so be sure to comment. And that is it for today's video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye. You got this. Start your YouTube channel. You can do it.